Now you have understood what is SHE, standard hydrogen electrode. You got the value, how much it is? 0. Now we will be using the standard hydrogen electrode, and we will calculate the electrode potential of different, what you can say, electrodes. Like suppose if I need to calculate the electrode potential of copper, if I need to calculate the electrode potential of zinc, alright, if I need to calculate the mercury, then sodium, then potassium, then aluminium, then silver, alright, so I can use this particular one, this standard hydrogen electrode. So you can see that after that you will find it out. After calculating the value of this standard electrode potential, what we do is that we arrange in a series. You might have studied in the lower classes, and that particular series is called as electrochemical series, that is known as. Alright, so in the electrochemical series you will find it out that the values are written beside the electrode. The values are being written. Now you might be thinking, from where we got this particular values? That is what I am going to show you now. From where we got this particular values. Alright, so exact value I will not say you, but I will show you the process by which we calculate the value of the electrode potential of the different electrodes. Let us say for the first we will see that how to calculate the electrode potential of copper. Alright, so hence for that particular purpose what I need to do is that in one I will be taking SHE. This is your SHE. Let us say I am drawing a rough diagram. I need to draw, no need to draw the fair one. We can say here HCl is there. HCl is there, of course. Here it's HCl is there. That is the electrolyte, and here we will be taking another trough which contains, that is copper. This is your copper electrode, and this is nothing but is your copper sulfate solution. Alright, let us say this is your CuSO4 solution. Clear? Now next, after that we will connect it by help of a salt bridge. This is your salt bridge, we can say that a salt bridge is there, otherwise how the circuit will be complete. A salt bridge is there. Now the first we will connect it with a galvanometer, isn't it? Why? Because how will you know from which direction the current is flowing? Alright, so here what we will see is that when you connect a galvanometer, then the galvanometer needle, it deflects. Alright, it deflects towards this particular direction. That means the current is flowing in this direction. So if the current is flowing in this direction, that means this is your cathode, that is positive, and SHE is your anode, that is negative. Alright, as copper is positive electrode, this is cathode, and this is negative, because you know always current flows from positive electrode to negative electrode, that you know it. So if the current is flowing in this direction, that means this is positive and this is negative. So if it is positive, you know it is cathode, and if it is negative, it is anode. You have studied all these things. Now you replace this galvanometer, and the main thing what I want to calculate the electrode potential. So you replace it by a voltmeter. You replace it by a voltmeter. That is what I want. Now the voltmeter will show you a particular reading here. The voltmeter will show you. That is the electrode potential of copper, which the voltmeter shows you. Now you may say, then what is the electrode potential of SHE? If copper is that, SHE is 0, na? See here how I am calculating it. Clear? See here. So E0 cell is equal to, what is the formula? E0 cathode minus E0 anode, isn't it? I have studied this. So what is here cathode? Here cathode is here nothing but copper. So cathode, what is that? It's taking place. It is reduction is taking place. Reduction means Cu2 plus / Cu. And what is anode? Anode is nothing but your SHE, where H plus gives nothing but half H2, isn't it? Clear? H plus gives half H2. Now let us say that E0 cell. V0 cell is, what is that? EMF of the standard EMF of the cell, which will be shown by this particular voltmeter, isn't it? You need to calculate the electrode potential of copper, isn't it? This particular one, cathode, you need to calculate. So, but here which you are showing it, what is that? This value, let us say it is X volt. I am putting it. Now this is E0, this Cu2 plus / U, and this value is what? 0. This value is 0. SHE is 0 always. We know that. So whatever the value you are getting it, whatever the value you are getting it here, whose value you are getting it? You are getting something minus 0 is what? This only. Na? So whatever the value you are getting it here, the electrode potential what is being shown here, that is nothing but the electrode potential of copper. Finished. Alright, now whatever the value you are showing, I told you in the beginning itself that here what is the value showing, that is the electrode potential of copper. Just I showed you the working here, how it is electrode potential of copper. In this way we calculate the electrode potential of copper. Put it the value here, E0 cathode minus E0 anode. Which is cathode? Cathode is copper, anode is hydrogen. So what is the E0 cell? We got it from here. You put the value here, whatever the value you are getting it. So whatever the value is being showing here in the voltmeter, that is nothing but the electrode potential of copper. Done? Understood how to find it out? Now next what we will do, we will replace this copper with another metal. Let us say I am replacing with zinc, let us say. Okay, I need to calculate the electrode potential of zinc. I'll replace it by zinc. So definitely this will be your ZnSO4 solution. Alright, it will be your ZnSO4 solution, isn't it? So this one, I am replacing it by zinc, and rest it remains same. I don't know whether it is positive or negative. I don't know. I don't know whether the current is being flowing. I have to again put a galvanometer. Same thing. I have to put a galvanometer again here. Clear? I have to find it out that which is cathode and which is anode. Now what you see is that when you are putting this galvanometer here and putting here zinc and zinc sulfate, now you find, let us say, that the deflection is towards this particular direction. That means the current is flowing from SHE to zinc. That means SHE is your positive and zinc is your nothing but negative electrode. That means this is your cathode and this is your anode. Are you following? Very simple it is. So galvanometer showed us that the current is flowing in this direction because needle deflects in this way. That means the current is flowing in this direction. So this is positive, this is negative, this is cathode, this is anode. So I am replacing this galvanometer by nothing but a voltmeter. That is what I want. Now same formula, that is E naught cell is equal to E naught cathode minus E naught anode. So here E naught cathode, which is cathode here? SHE. What is its value? 0. You know that? SHE. E naught anode, what is that? Nothing but E naught Zn, anode is oxidation. E naught Zn2 plus slash Zn it will be, and its value is X volt. So what you get it here? You get the electrode potential of zinc to be as negative. Because E naught Zn2 plus slash Zn will be what? It's nothing but minus 6 volt. So hence you get the electrode potential of zinc to be as negative. That means when you are making an electrochemical series, after this I will be teaching you electrochemical series. When you are making an electrochemical series, you will find it out that in the electrochemical series, in the middle you will be having SHE 0. Above that you will be having negative electrode potential, and below that you will be having positive electrode potential, because the electrochemical series is arranged in the increasing order of the reduction potential. In the increasing order of the reduction potential, that is from negative to positive. So here the zinc will be above SHE and copper will be below SHE, because what I said, negative to positive, the electrochemical series is being made according to the increasing order of reduction potential. So you came to know. In this way you replace zinc by silver, you replace silver by sodium, you replace sodium by fluorine electrode. Got it? You replace fluorine by chlorine, you replace by what you can say gold, platinum. In this way, any particular electrode, and corresponding you can say the electrolytic this what you can say the electrolyte you will be taking it, and you calculate in this way the electrode potential, and you make a series, and that is called as an electrochemical series. So by using SHE we find it out whether the given electrode has a positive reduction potential or it has got a negative reduction potential. Got it? Clear? I hope you understood this about it. Thank you very much.